Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to 5-stack versus normal. I'm gonna say pencil. Not too sure, but I am looking forward to this one. 5-stack was the finalist. They have had some roster changes by the looks of things, with Wrenches and Dom being the new additions replacing. Let me check my notes. Replacing Wicked and Nicholas. So I'm interested in this one. 5-stack, very good team. We've got Ghost, who was at the major, as well as Neo. And like I said, these three players were the finalists last week.
You know, I've talked to you every time you talk about that they were, these players were at the major and so on and so forth. It gets me jealous, obviously, because you were there and I wasn't. But that's that's another day to talk about that. Meanwhile, Bomb already played. I gotta say, nah, I'm not. Every time this map is somewhat difficult for me to play. I always forget. You know how it's such a standard thing when you try to go rush to B and they always throw the grenade middle. Jesus Christ! I saw that. That was a nasty shot. But what's nasty is right now it's 1-0 and a very solid start by 5-stack. Definitely living up to the.
Yeah, and they all very talented players. Ghost XLZ for you. He was at the major with one of the best teams in NA at the time, Primal Extinction. So last week he played very well. Normally his individual performances not great when he played for Primal, since he had so many players around him and played so well. But going into this week, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does, because he impressed me a lot last week.
I have to say I missed that action, but obviously. Oh my goodness!
What is he doing, this man?
Oh no! One more, giving them ace, ladies and gentlemen. 4 kills in a matter of seconds. Can he get the ace here? Kyle's the last player remaining, and but Dom gets the best of him. But what a solid 4K by this man. Talk to me about this guy, Kai. What do you know about this individual taking a 4?
I was just talking about him before he did that.
Jesus Christ.
How he impressed me last week. And if he can keep that up with the shotgun this week, it should be fantastic. But he just played that so aggressive and so well, hitting every shot, getting every frag in that tight C angle. I can say one thing, NOML will not be going towards A again. Well, he shouldn't be going towards A again.
He clearly heard you after that 4K right there, but again, it's a 2-0. You gotta love that trench gun, love it. It's a love-hate relationship with that shotgun, but that's a perfect example of how how much of a game changer it can be. Meanwhile, Neo gets taken down. Kyle is worse, so right now we're even on a 4v4. DM Drew again with another trench gun, taking revenge. If anything, Dom bounces back with another trench gun. You gotta love the trench gun meta here on a map like Derailed. So many corners, so many close quarter situations that could happen, but 50 seconds remaining. Dom wrenches and Kai. Last 2 players remaining, and you can clearly see, I take your word for it, Kai, definitely. You can clearly see the experience on these players, and it shows. It really shows. How are they performing so far? So kudos to 5-stack being at the major. Hopefully we can see them again at the line. Who knows?
Some of the players went to the major. No one at the major.
Some of them, yeah. Do apologize for that.
Dom getting a nice 2K. He's a new addition to the team. Wasn't playing last week for him. Almost gets the third play. He does get it. Completely turns it around. 4K for him. 10 coins in the bank as well. 3-0. And this is what I was talking about last game, how the individual players just strike so well. We saw now Dom getting a 4K. The round before that, it was Ghost. So you can see what I'm talking about, the difference between NA and EU.
Mm-hmm. I am already starting to believe what you just said, because you can I do take your word for it. Really, you clearly see how the North American players, all about that individual skill and performing with these multi-frags here. And obviously, they take advantage of that. It's a 3-0. Dom with a multi-kill. Then X is again with the gets a multi-kill with the trench gun. So, I mean, sky's the limit with with this squad right now. And only X's and keep pronouncing his name wrong. What is wrong with me? And
Go.
oh, XLZ, excuse me. Thank you for that, for correcting me. And Bill Russell are down. Meanwhile, take a look at the economy on 5-stack. NOML, nothing to work with for the next round. If barely any economy.
Next round. They'll get 2 tokens after this, and if they get more frags, that's just more tokens in the bank. And 4 players are still alive. It's a 4 versus 4, and right now the allies are the ones which need to make a move. And Dom striking already. Takes down the player, Creeks. Could even get more here as Kyle's pushed onto the site. You can just see that 5-stack are playing retake right now, and they're in good position. Dallas is in a good position. Spotted out the planner. He knows that he faked it, so he knows he can give that information to his team. That they don't have to peek, especially since Dallas is still in this great position to stop the plan, and it's just up to Kyle. 1 versus 4 with 10 seconds left, and it's not going to win this round, but it just depends how many players can take down before he goes down.
But Kyle trying to do the best he could there. I have to agree with you. I'm not really sure what happened. I mean, they went for the fake. They tried to plant. They knew somebody was there, but they still committed, if anything. It looked like they didn't care at that point. They just tried to go for the plant. But obviously, 5-stack bouncing back, shutting them down for the. And right now, it's going to be the 5th round here. NOML trying to do the best they can, of course, on that defending on the offensive side. And it looks like it's going to be an A push, throwing the smoke in the middle. Creek's actually challenging that, playing aggressively. Hopefully it pays off. There's a few shots here and there. Definitely has to retreat. Neo almost dead.
Wrenches towards C boxes. He's gonna get challenged in a second. But they're not checking his position. Gets 1, he gets 2. Could even get a 3rd one here, but Drew and taking him down. But Neo with a quick reframe, making it a 4 versus 2. Just even Kriegs and Drew left alone for NOML. It's not looking great for them. 5-stack can just control the A site. You can even got the flanking player Dallas. He's gonna find out the information that they are in second mid, and he gets the first frag. Now they know that the last players can connect, and they don't have bomb, so Dallas can just sit in his position. Doesn't have to move a muscle. As his team rotates, Neo trying to go for the fight, loses it.
Oh, what would you do that?
Gets the frag.
That's a tough one. I mean, you clearly see you're getting shot, but you have a trench gun, but you rather still jump. Wouldn't you agree at that point? You might as well just save the trench gun. I mean, at this point, it's 5-0. You need everything that you can to win this round. But they still managed to pull the economy here. I mean, you got 2 bars, 1 grand, Thompson, and a trench gun again. So they can work with it. It's not like they can't. They can actually work with what they got at the moment. They got to watch out for those those grenades, as Kriegs will try to push for the theater. Also, Kyle as well, up and down, trying to control the theater.
It's funny because in the EU we call theater actually cinema for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me why. But
I have heard.
Falling in cinema, because I want to keep calling it cinema because that's what I'm used to.
Go for it, bro.
Right now, set control still in the Axie's favor, and Dom's in a good position at Secret, and he even gets that frag onto NOML in heaven. Just controlling it with the car, and just leaving 1 player left alone. Kyle again. We always see Kyle last alive, and he just falls quickly. 6-0, and we're seeing a slaughter right now, Pencil. I'm not gonna lie.
But I mean, I like how the confidence on Doms with that Car 98, and in those close quarter, go for the quick scope, and right there and there, boom, you're dead. Better than you, get out of here. 6-0. This is just complete and utter dominance right now. You can clearly see 5 seconds on cruise control at this point. Nothing to do, nothing to worry about. So far, nothing to worry about. Taking advantage of every defensive round. Creeks gets shot, and take a look at Creeks for a second. No gun whatsoever except Grease gun. So this is going to be interesting. Kyle already gets taken down by wrenches with the Car 98. Okay. And slowly approaching towards B. Meanwhile, they see, they do not have bomb indeed, and that's gonna bite them in the butt as Dom takes a shot at Creek. So Kai, I mean, you said it yourself, man. These are experienced players, and it clearly shows. I mean, take a look at Dallas.
Yeah.
Gets a headshot on Bill.
Yeah, Briggs now just stuck in cinema with a trench gun. Not the weapon really to have up here, especially since it's a lot more longer range angle. Dance can just hold his position, and he normally win those duels, but Briggs able to, or Big, sorry, able to push him off the angle. You can see the rotations towards his teammate, but 35 seconds left on the clock. Leaving this very late, especially since Neo has pushed up. He's gonna get caught off guard, but what a quick scope onto Drew!
Oh dear,
Leaving Biggs alone.
dear Lord! I hope he got that on camera because that was disgusting. Living up to his name, being the chosen one, as he takes down the last player, which is Biggs. And Biggs with 7 tokens, he can do some work here with that money. I mean, not just Biggs, everybody. Can you imagine if we see a goose happen, 13-0? Has that ever happened in the battalion history?
13 and in tournaments. I can't really make a recollection. I have seen 13 and 1s, 13 and 2s, 16 and 1s even. It was MR15 back in the day. This could be 13-0 on stream. Question is, can they keep it up? Dom so confident, missing his shots though. But no refrag. He really should have fell there from a different player maybe. And Neo finishing him up, just leaving Drew 1 versus 5. And you can just see the confidence that 5sec have now. They've got this in the bag. 8-0. And they're going for pushes all across the map, challenging every angle on Derailed.
I like what just happened there.
Sorry for his opponents.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm trying to be as nice as I can. But yes, you have to be, you have to feel sorry for NOML here. I mean, I have no words. I think it's best. I think it's best if I don't say anything and continue to cast before I say something that could offend somebody. But either way, 1 minute here, and Dallas pushing in towards the top cinema, learning top cinema here. Kyle gets well, I was gonna say Kyle gets almost taking down Creeks again, and I have to talk about Creeks here. 1-9, having a tough game, having a very, 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 very tough game, as Bill Russell and Biggs are the last 2 players remaining.
Ooh, Biggs though, 2 headshots in a row, taking out XLZ with a scope as well. They're getting 8-10 control, and this is probably the closest we've seen in a while, but they don't have bomb. You can see 5sec has control of the bomb right now. They're holding the positions. They're not going to peek. No, they want to make sure that they win this round. You can see Dallas getting a better position and connected, see if they go for a second mid cross or even go through mid. And then when you have Dom, just watching Z in case they push. It's really up to Biggs and Russell to get the ball moving, and they're playing this quite slow with 35 seconds left on the clock. I don't think there's enough time for them to get the bomb and go for the plant.
This is a very tough scene to watch. I mean, the bomb is already a little bit far away, as you can clearly see. Buying time, and that's very smart by Dallas, playing around the bomb. Time is running out. Obviously, I'm sure he figured, well, they're going to come with the bomb, and just like that, Dallas just played mind games on those stairs with the last remaining players on NOML, and just like that is a 9-0. I say again, 9-0. That's it's tough.
I'm running out of things to try and compliment on NOML there. They made a lot of mistakes in that round, taking too long to get back to bomb, going all the way in graveyard. They should have realized that, oh, their opponents have been pushing consistently right around. They must be around the bomb. They must have spotted that since a player dropped it. But then again, this is what you have when you meet an experienced team. You kind of get beat, but this is where you can take lessons. You can watch back on the demo, see what you did wrong. You can see what your opponents did right, and that's the most important thing. Watch what your opponents do.
I mean, I wouldn't. Okay, obviously, it's a little tough to watch and everything, being realistic here. But at the same time, obviously, you can if you can watch the replay on this map versus a team like FastStack. I'm sure you will learn so many things. I mean, right now, they're just putting on a clinic here. It looks like I'm watching a YouTube tutorial at this point. But, you know, Bill Russell's the last player here. The bomb is already planted. Will they be able to capitalize on a defuse? I do agree. Very good smoke. Wrenches looking on top with a quick scope there. Bill Russell gets taken down. It's going to be a 10-0. And I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is a little bit tough to watch, but we have a job to do here, and we're enjoying our time. I went to the pool today. Very nice. Had barbecue. So hoping you all have a good day. You know, all kidding aside, I hope everybody has had a good day today. But going back to the game, all kidding aside, again, I wouldn't, you know, this is great to watch in the sense of like, well, you know, we got our butts handed to us. You know, definitely let's go ahead and watch what they were doing, because literally everything that NOML is doing, 5stack has been countering it with no stop whatsoever. Meanwhile, Bill Russell will try to get the gets the first frag. Oh, but Dom again with so much confidence jumping. Did you see that? Holy crap. Yeah. Dom's taking out Kriegs there with a nice quick scope there. 4-4 now. This is looking very good. Could this be the round for NOML here?
Not if XLC carries on the way he does. They get one frag. Even a knife coming in from Wrenches. 11-0. Spoke too soon, Pencil. Spoke too soon. XLC just clearing out on the side. 12 coins for him. He's going to give that to his teammates. But NOML, we're running out of things to do here. And you can just see the difference. Like, the class of players on 5stack, for example, they've just all individually just so much better than NOML. No offense to them. But it's also their team play. They're covering off the angles. They have the rotations exactly right. And they're predicting NOML perfectly what they're going to do. Because at the moment, they have been sending 5 players pretty much full to their depths, really.
I mean, no, this is just... You know, it's so rare when you see what I like to call a perfect game. And so far, this is a perfect game for 5stack. I mean, I don't think... 2 more rounds away, ladies and gentlemen, from seeing a goose here, and it's not about, you know, giving a NOML a hard time. It's about 5stack performing and answering everything that they're throwing at them, and with so much confidence with that Car 98. Dom has been tremendous all around through the entire map. Oh my God, gets a jump shot there. Kind of look normal, but obviously you got to be impressed with the with Dom's performance right now. He is 14-3.
Yeah, well, you can say the performance on everyone on 5stack's been good. You've got Neo, he's on 13-7. You've got XLC, he's 12-5. Dallas on 11-3. The only one slowing down is Wrenches, 8-4. But he's still having a good game with the scoreline in mind and his teammates. But 2 versus 2. Seen this situation before, and it did go into 5stack's hand, obviously. Question is, can they do a good smoke from NOML? This is going to allow him to get onto the side a lot easier, and should be able to get the plant down. Now, it's all about these post-plant positions. That's going for a spam. And if Chris can get that fight win, but Dom, he's on fire. He's feeling it. It's all left to Drew. 1 versus 2, and Dom spots him out from the smoke.
Dear Lord in heaven.
Match point going into the second half.
This is just...
There's not much I can say, really. 5stack.
All right, you are,
and so fast.
Game, Kai, this has been it has been a pleasure casting this map with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we do like to give an announcement here because it's been so fast and humiliating. After this, it's, well, that is true, but every time I speak too soon, magic happens. So Biggs gets taken down, but again, we're going to take a short break after this. Again, it's all kidding aside, guys, it's been really quick, so we don't have a match to stream at the moment, so just stick around for us after this, if obviously it's over on this one, and it might be over. It definitely might be over.
Well, Krieg's able to stop the plant, but XLC with a quick trade, just leaving Russell, but he will fall. Dallas wins a quick game. is the short answer for how this went. 5-stack supreme,
Yikes.
really. 13-0, flawless game, perfect. Some might even say.